What's going on, world? Listening to FRESHH Radio, and I'm your host, the Young Man Nuke, where I bring you family, revolution, entertainment, spirituality, health, and hip hop all in one show. You know, I ain't gonna hold you up. I'm out here in this garden, giving it a little water. I ain't been here in the last 24, so just tending to my seeds. Yeah. So going in and just gonna start it off real. Just jump right off into it. I into the studio, came out from out the garden, but I am always on social media, unfortunately, and I be seeing y'all, men and women, and even some of you children. I be talking about each other, and I'm only gonna speak from my perspective. I'm not gonna say this is the ultimate end all be all, or this is what is it? It's just my perspective, the way I see things. I'm coming at you, a divorced person. You dig? So I for whatever reason, the term bitter is getting thrown at me a lot. I'm supposed to be bitter because I'm divorced or whatever. No, I'm not. I can say I'm more hurt and disappointed, but I'm not bitter. That's the wrong term, But even still, the way that y'all be coming at each other's throats, and I don't even know if it's. I don't really know. I'm about to talk about it though, because don't nobody come on my podcast and dialogue with me. So you getting pure thoughts from the young man for sure. These are all my thoughts. They are definitely not influenced by the norm. You dig? Whatever you may call norm. You did, because I know for a fact I don't watch TV, and a lot of people do. So, and not saying it like that's a badge of honor or something like that, but I'm just saying I'm not influenced. I haven't been programmed by whatever the TV puts out there by its programming. I haven't been programmed in that way. So, I see things completely different under that aspect. And not even saying that like TV is this all supreme evil thing and there's nothing good on TV. But I'm just saying I haven't been programmed by the TV. Nature things, the Discovery Channel, what is it, BET? I don't watch BET. What the hell? What I look like watching BET, dog. But, watching y'all on social media is a trip. You dig? I be on Twitter. Twitter's my spot. NUK, NOE, follow me. And I be seeing the back and forth. And it could be about nonsense. I can't even really be like, oh, yeah, y'all talk about this. No, y'all be on some nonsensicals. Oh, my Lord. I can't believe that. I mean, it's not for me to believe any of that, but, it's interesting that y'all will find the littlest of things to belittle each other about. And, it's it's to the point where it's almost like gender roles have reversed. You dig? And these women acting like men and these men acting like women. You dig? And that's not even the term I was actually wanting to use. But I'm trying to keep this PG. I be trying to keep it PG, because if you know me, I'm flagrantly foul with the language. But yeah, no, look, this is me personally, I don't have male companions. You dig? Like I don't have male friends. Anybody that's a male in my circle, you basically like family. You dig? Or you an acquaintance. Really. And I can't stress that enough, because I not saying I bond to people, but I place myself in a position of honesty, authenticity, and frontness to where my character can't be questioned from day one with anybody I meet. So when I put myself in a position like that with a male compatriot, dog, I expect you to return that favor. I'm hoping you show me some brotherly love and watch my back the same way I'm watching yours. So like, yeah, no, any male that you see me with, trust me, that's my brother. Like, yeah, like for real, like, and that's for real, because they hold me down, like real shit. Because I'm definitely holding them down. You dig? For real. So like, I say that to say this, like, I don't hang around. It's not, man, my phone truly only rings maybe like from a dude. Like, okay, I say it like this. There are probably only maybe less than 10 dudes that contact me. Men, period, that contact me. Family included. You dig? My dad is one of those people. You dig? So there's 9 other motherfuckers out there that contact me on my cell phone on a regular basis. So, you know, and I will say that social media is allowing a lot more people to come in contact with me on a regular basis that wouldn't bang my line. But like on a regular basis, 10 people bang my line a year as far as males are concerned. Flip it over to the woman side. You dig? I like saying females. I don't know why some people got issues with saying females when it comes to the women. So like, if you got an explanation for me. I've heard one explanation, but like, yeah, if you got that explanation for me, please enlighten me why I can't say females. Cause I just like I like the way that sounds for whatever reason. Females, it just has like this bounce to it. But you know, that's something else. So like, as far as women's concerned, I don't have like a lot of sisters. You know, like, but I got some sisters out there. I said it in the song, I only got 2 siblings, a male and a female, but I got a lot of sisters, like for real, like, and like, you know, comparatively, you know, I got women that I can call my friends. You know what I mean? I got sisters. I got women I can call my sister. They can call me their brother. You dig? Like, I ain't trying to fuck my sisters. I like, if I put you in the friend zone, I'm not trying to fuck my friends, because I got a couple male friends and I'm not trying to fuck them either. So you know what I mean, you're putting that category, you're putting the friend zone. I don't understand. Like, I got some women that I'm acquainted with that are hella attractive, and they are only my friends. You dig? Like, I told them, and this is me, I say, if we ever cross the line sexually, we'll no longer be friends, because that's just, we're not going to be able to bounce back from that and just stick to it being friends. It's going to be always that thing in the back of your head that that happened, and damn, I smashed the shit out of my friend. So like, yeah, because it's not going to, you know, shit, you know, it is what it is. But I've had conversations with these friends about things I've done in the past to these women, and yeah, like, you know, they be sitting back. A lot of my women friends, they like women too. So, you know, like, you dig? So, like, I mean, that's that. So, you know, I had to say all that to bring this to the rear, or you know, to bring this to the forefront. You dig? A lot of these women think y'all niggas is gay. Dog. I mean, Dog. It's crazy. And the fact that I don't hang around a lot of dudes, I can see where they're coming from with that. Like, man, look, dog. If you sit around and you in a circle and it's more than 5 people and y'all all smoking and passing down this one blunt, you basically just kissed every single one of them niggas in that circle. And that's kind of like why I don't really like smoking with dudes like that. You dig? Like, even like with my family and shit like that, man, just roll me a blunt by myself. I'll pay for that shit. You dig? Like, I might take a hit or two just to powwow and mingle. But like, man, dog, after so long, I'm not fucking with it. You dig? And that's just me. I ain't gonna hold you up. That's just me. I grew to to that position because it's not like I've always been like that, but like I grew to that position after when I was married because like I was only like she had me on some lockdown shit and I couldn't socialize with nobody, so like it was just me and her smoking all the time, every time. So like even my brother, like she really didn't like my brother coming around like that. So like yeah, like it was just me and her for damn near a decade of smoking. You dig? And I already didn't. Not saying I didn't like smoking in the groups, but I can smoke by myself. So I mean, so like when it came to smoking with other dudes, I just noticed that like, damn, you wet that motherfucker real serious, didn't you, bro? You passing that shit back to me? I'm not cool with that shit. So like, nah, you good, bro? You can keep that shit. I'm high. You dig? And I'll keep it moving like that. So that type of shit, man. The fact that I don't know, but y'all niggas be hanging out with y'all niggas all the time and shit like that. Y'all be kikiing and shit like that. And this is coming from them. You dig? This is coming from the women that I talk to. You dig? The women that I talk to, they don't like the way that dudes camaraderie over they don't like that bros over hoes shit, that homies over hoes shit, y'all on that gangsterlicious shit. You dig? So like they really don't like that shit. But on the flip side, as a man, and this is not all women, dude, like I've been like, yo, dog. There is a very low vibrational frequency that is permeating through a lot of you women, and I'm not gonna blame Sexy Red. I'm not gonna blame the music. I'm not gonna blame the music at all. I could, but I'm not, because there's some women out there that would be spitting bars. Y'all ain't giving them no attention, so I can't blame the music. And even with certain individuals, I can't even remember if I said their name or not. I'm sorry if I did, but even with certain individuals, like you can already see that things ain't transitioning correlate with what's being perpetrated. Yeah. So I'm just hoping y'all read between the lines and basically see that, like, just because it's out there in front of your face don't mean that it's actually real. Reality is a trip, ain't it? But man, I've been single, rolling on 3 years at this point. I'm a single parent for rolling on 3 years at this point. And my criteria for having a partner, someone that I roll with and rock with, my criteria for that is, yeah, it's changed. It's definitely not what it was a decade ago. It's definitely not that. Oh my Lord, my daughter's going to be 10 years old in a couple weeks. You dig? Like, yeah, it's definitely not the same. Ooh Lord. I love my children and who they are, and that's basically because of who their mother is. But man, dog. We'll leave it at that. So, me being a single father and my daughter being the oldest, and I got two boys, I am looking for a certain type of woman, and man, when I tell you, and I'm not speaking down on nobody, period. I can definitely speak down on myself before I'm supposed to speak down on somebody else. But when I say this, there's a lot of undesirables out there, just based on the fact that you heavily influenced one way or the other. People ain't a lot of people ain't, they really not cut from the cloth. We'll say that. They definitely not cut from the cloth. And it's a, this is just my perspective, it's my perspective. You can argue with your mama, because like I said, I'm not saying, I'll call it like I see it, but this is just my perspective. Like, man, a lot of women out there are giving a lot of output toward a certain characteristic, I want to say. And even though that's not necessarily their personality or even in their character, they're doing that out of programming, And the same with these dudes. These dudes is, man, listen, these dudes programmed like a motherfucker. These niggas is damn near zombies. I ain't gonna hold you up. If you out there, you out there on that syrup, if you out there popping pills, if you out the gas station taking them gas station pills, dog, if you under 50 taking them gas station pills, oh my Lord, dog. Not exercising, smoking hella weed. Dude, y'all be doing other extra shit other than weed too. Like, the new thing is to put crystals and wax and strawberries and shit all in the blood. Listen, dog, you gotta do all that. That's some extra shit. I'm saying this out of love, for real, like, dog, man. This is just, it's a lot of overconsumption on both sides for multiple different things. Let me get back on point, because I'm about to go somewhere else. I swear I was about to go somewhere else. That's why I'm glad I got like some type of little outline for when I get ready to do these things, because, man, listen, I've been saying some things. So, thing is this. Why can't we get along? You dig? What's the issue? What is the issue? What seems to be the nitty-gritty of the male-female dynamic? Why can't we just get along? And I wanted to say something a little bit deeper, like, why can't we just get this together and take the fucking planet over? But, that's a little bit too political, revolutionary for y'all right now. I'm not going to go there right now. I do want to be like, man, why can't we at least be cordial to each other? One of my reasons for that is the fact that there's no healthy dialogue, communication between one another, and the grand majority of people are living in this false reality of, was it inauthenticity? Is that what it is? What's the opposite of authenticity? Authentic. Woo. Okay, Google. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people are living in this opposite reality, and not saying it clashes with what's really going on, but those of us that are, we're woke, those of us that know what's going on, have an idea of what's going on, understand, understand, overstand, can't stand, all of us that got a good, what's the word I'm looking for? Good cognizant idea of what's going on. There's more of them than it is of us, So, even though us sticking together, we'll be able to work things out, but we still got to interact. And with that being said, those of us who are cognizant, please look that word up. I'm not going to define it here. But those of us that are cognizant and are making attempts to strive towards the goals and the overall gain, those are the ones who, unfortunately, we get caught up. We get, man, we get caught up. We get caught up interacting these non-playable characters, these non-praying characters, these niggas playing Oh man, I almost went there. Ooh, I almost went there. Catching myself, dog. I'm telling you, the whole reason I'm not going to take it there is because I have an overall arcing, broad range, general message to deliver. I'm not trying to be personal. I'm not trying to be I'm not trying to be attacking. I'm not. I just be talking for real, but I just gotta stop myself. So yeah, we run across people who they're not even playing the game. You dig? They are really just out here, winging it. They don't know the controls. They don't even care about the controls. It's like, and this is being playing in my head. It's like, if you ever play Grand Theft Auto online, okay? Grand Theft Auto online. I played it the day it dropped, 1,000,000 years ago. I was there. When you're in the free roam world, there's really nothing that you can really do. You're actually out there. But if you are on your way to a mission because you wanted to race cars or rob a bank, or I haven't played it in so long. Can I tell my Grand Theft Auto story right quick? So I purchased Grand Theft Auto pre-order, and Lord knows I don't pre-order games. Grand Theft Auto 5 and 360. Okay. And stayed up for 3 days straight playing the game, beat the game, and then I tried to jump online and realized that you couldn't jump online. All right, so once I finally did get online, because of all type of extra things, and people who were there will remember this. They will remember this. Rockstar gave us like $2 million in cash. And with that $2 million, I immediately bought the dopest, most expensive house in the game at the time. And because I'm such a real nigga, I went back to the projects, go get me a house in the hood. And when I tell you, at the time, Rockstar wouldn't allow you to have 2 properties, and I wasted all of my money and lost my vehicles. And the reason why I lost my vehicles is because I had to go back to another property. Not that I couldn't afford to go get the most expensive, but I just didn't want to get the most expensive at that point. So I just had to go get the one that I could afford that had the biggest garage to see if I can get my cars back, and they were gone. So, yeah, that's honestly, I stopped playing the game for a minute. And then when I came back to play the game, people were telling me that Rockstar will allow you to get 2 properties now. So I don't know where the fuck they are right now. I played it just to go to the casino. That's it. But I don't know what they're doing right now. But I haven't played Grand Theft Auto online in a long time based on that. So I just a side note, Theft Auto story. But anyway, when you're in the overworld of Grand Theft Auto, when you're trying to go to a mission, and somebody just pulls up on you and just murks the shit out of you, takes your car, takes your little cash or whatever, rolls up, and then you respawn, and this motherfucker comes back again and finds you, murks the shit out of you, dog. That's kind of like what life is with these NPCs, for real, for real. These are people who are out here. They don't got no real direction. They only here to cause chaos. Dog, I'm telling you. And it's unfortunate that the people who are cognizant, look that word up, cognizant, the people who are cognizant out here and are actually, everything happens at your own pace. Your own pace. You dig? Just because someone's moving a little bit faster or doing the same thing you are doing, but at a different man, I wanted to say at a different skills level, but the main thing is that even if they are at a different skill level, you can't compare yourself to that person because you don't know what that person had to deal with to get to that point, So the main thing that I want to stress is that you do things at your own pace. Doing things at your own pace does not mean that you slower than the next person, and it doesn't mean that it just means that you are operating within whatever is comfortably capable for you. I say that because people tend to mimic and mirror the things and people they see on a regular, okay? So the more you gravitate towards those distractions, I'm going to say it that way, those distractions that pull you away from your overall arching goal, it will have you painting scenarios in a completely different color palette, okay? And there are people out here who are definitely black and white with their color palette, all right? They either on or they off, you dig, for real. And a lot of people are off their meds, you dig? And there's nothing wrong if you're taking your medications, man. Take medication if that's what you feel you got to do. Yes. But, like, man, if you know the type of person you are without your medication, dog, be real. Be real. So it's just so happened to be unfortunate that we walk across people on the planet who don't have our good intentions at heart. And they don't even have their own best interests. Wait, let me say that again. We walk across the planet with people who don't have our best interests at heart. They barely have their own best interests in mind, let alone heart, So that being said, I personally feel, my opinion is that people who don't know enough about them out here wanting to couple up with people who have a solid grasp on who they are and what they want. And because the person that doesn't have a clue tends to mimic and mirror the person that does, they're able to put up this smoke screen for a duration of time. And all lies come to crumble eventually. All lies come to crumble eventually. There's no lie that has been told ever that has sustained itself indefinitely. Okay? All lies come to crumble eventually. You did. I want the message that I'm saying to, I hope y'all understand what I'm saying, and I hope that it's being taken. Take it for a grain of salt for sure, but I hope that it's being absorbed and being assimilated into the general the general wave patterns of the planet, because what I see every day, I see men negating the fact that women need a man You dig? That's some soft man era bullshit, whatever that is. Like, what the fuck is a soft man era? Why should a man be in his soft shit? I don't know. That sounds a little feminine to me. You dig? And there's nothing wrong with a man being in his feminine energy, but my nigga, that sounds like that you creating feminine energy to me. You dig? I don't know. You dig? That's just different. You can't. Them types of dudes are the ones that they like to argue and gossip, and the whole word is sassy, and I hate and love that word right now. I hate it because, like, dog, the way it's being applied, but I love it because it's the ultimate. It's the ultimate definition of what the fuck's going on. Like this, like you could talk about a woman, her being sassy, and that's okay. But if a man is sassy, that's like a little bit. That's a little bit off. You dig? Like for real. Like not. I don't want this to come across as like, ooh, he homosexual bashing. No, that's not what that is. Because if that's what that's what you identify as, if that's your sexual orientation, then by all means, be sassy, do that. But we talking about straight up dudes who say no homo and pause and all the other extra shit. You dig? Them niggas. We talking about them niggas. We talking about all the motherfuckers who I'm not just pointing them out particularly, but like, them the ones who be the most be paying attention to what women do. You feel me? They got the most to say about what women got to do. Yeah, and that's just a little bit too much. You dig? Because on the flip side, what I see what the women talk about is how come you don't ever check your mans when he wrong? You dig? And like that's foreign to me. It's so foreign to me because anybody in my circle, when we around each other, we wrong, and we get called out on that shit, regardless of whatever it is. You know what I mean? And I will say that's why I don't hang out with a lot of dudes. Because man, listen, dude, these new dudes, even some of these old dudes, they get emotional. You dig? And you call somebody out and they be ready to fight. Or they be ready to up the blicky and blow. You dig? So I ain't got no time. So I keep to myself. And now that I'm a parent, I'm a father, you dig? I definitely keep to myself. I keep to my children. I mind mine. Them pays mine. Like I was in the garden earlier, dog. What you mean? Who? Most of y'all ain't even up right now listening to the live play of the show. It's Sunday. Who gets up at 6:30 in the morning on a Sunday just because, I'm trying to get myself together. I just came back in the state. Dude, I'm just enjoyed myself off in Tyler, Texas. Definitely did. And then I went to Fort Worth and leave it like that. I got my children back from their summer vacation. And, it's time to start into phase two. Phase two, you know how we do. But yeah, and I can't speak on what women do because I don't associate with certain type of women. Like what they say, that manly woman and that masculine. I don't really associate with those type of women. So I can't really say, that's the reason why. And it's not like saying like there's something wrong with that, but there is I'm not the man to bring you out your soft air. I'm not trying to bring you out of your masculine. You dig? Nah, you gotta bring your own self out your masculine. You dig? And I say it like that because if you need me to help you stop being a man, then you putting a whole lot of responsibility on me because who's the motherfucker that started you on becoming a man? You know what I mean? Like, I hope that makes sense. Like, yeah, no, I mean, like, I tend to gravitate to women who are just feminine in nature. You dig? That's it. They might play masculine roles or positions or have masculine qualities about them as far as how they move and how they talk, but there's not a dominant masculine energy about them. They are still they bask in their femininity, and they thrive in it. You dig? And they can't wait to come out of that masculine shell that they have to put on for the world. You dig? Like as soon as they get the opportunity to do so, they'll shed out of that. That's the type of women that I gravitate towards. So I have my deepest and most sincerest conversations with those type of women because I don't know. I just do. I can't really express that in words right now, but that I do. But I can tell when a woman has I don't want to say allowed, but when a woman has been affected by life to the core of forcing her to permanently place a shell around her femininity, to where she moves with a rigidness, and it's a defense mechanism towards the reality, because the reality is a lot different than what's being presented. You feel me? And that's it. A lot of people in reality, like I I talk to a lot of New Yorkers. In New York, I love New York. You dig? And I got some New York women I talk to, and my New York niggas. You dig? So like, had a woman say that they gotta act hard in New York. They gotta sound like a nigga because the niggas that approach them be approaching them like niggas. So, like, it's hard being womanly. You dig? But they still women. You dig? At the end of the day, they just cut from a different cloth or material because of the environment, as opposed to, a woman from Mississippi, Alabama, somewhere who ain't used to the hustle and bustle of a big city. You dig? So she just got a little bit more feminine nature to her, unless she out there working the coal mines or some shit. I don't know. Yeah, so I don't know. Just me randomly blurting structured thoughts. But the thing is, I don't believe that we, as a people, should be let's say it this way. Communication between one another can truly open up doors. But people don't want to listen to actually understand. They want to listen far to some other shit, to what they want to hear. You did. A lot of people do that, and I feel if we as a unit take accountability for us as individuals, that would help push our relations with each other in a more positive and further positive and further position. Dog, I don't know, I'm tongue-tied and all this other extra shit, dog, it's crazy. I'm about to get off here. I'm about to sign off, I think I said everything I could say about this particular topic. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. If any of this made sense, man, definitely drop a comment, like, subscribe, share. You know, I am open to the dialogue. I mean, that's what this is all about for me. The whole thing is, you know, I am having these thoughts, but you know, I'm having these thoughts to pose dialogue. You know, it's honestly topics of discussion. You know, and I go in with my thoughts towards it. You know, so I mean, if you got some topics of discussion that you feel strongly about, definitely contact me. You know what I mean? We can chop this up, run this up, do this on a Sunday, and you know, we'll make it a deal. You know, for everybody out there listening, I give you a quick update. You know, like if you listen, I just came back, picked up the children from summer break, and you know, we're gonna move forward. They already registered in school. Just need to get these school closed together. So you know, I will be on the money with that, and hopefully your children that go back to school so early. You know, so I'm going to figure out how to. But my goal is to be more interactive with the audience. You know, it's for me. I want to develop this community of people who rock with me. You know, and we all have this solid tightness about what's going on. You know, anybody that rocks with me, they can communicate with anybody that rocks with me, and they all know about what's going on with each other. You know, so I mean, not saying like y'all gotta be not saying that like y'all gotta be buddy, but at least y'all all in communication when it comes to me. You know, and my thing is, like, you know, I just want to make sure that everybody on the same page. I'll be telling this to a lot of people. When I get ready to play a game, and I take all the pieces out the box. When they all goes back in the box, I want to know where all my pieces are. You dig? Like, for real. So I'm not losing no pieces when it comes to anything or everything that comes to playing the game that I'm trying to play. So, like, yeah, no, for sure. If this is what it is, then, like, yeah, no, follow me. All social medias, whichever one's comfortable for you. I use damn near all of them except for Pinterest. I use Tumblr a little bit, but not really. NUKNOE. You know, I've been using the YouTube a little bit more lately. Yeah, I've been putting these interviews up on YouTube, and I got music videos that I've been putting on YouTube, and songs I've been putting on YouTube. So yeah, I've just been using YouTube lately. I had it for like 15 years, and I ain't really posting no videos. So like, yeah. Subscribe to the YouTube, NUKNOE TV. You dig? I don't know what's coming, but like it's I'm going to continue to post when I'm posting up on there. You dig? And keep that moving for sure. As far as anything else I got coming up, I can't even call it right now. I was trying to take some trips out of state, but you know, people be doing the most. So you know, not saying that I accommodate, but like I do what's best for the situation at hand. So, you know, I do have to go to Pittsburgh eventually. I want to go to Michigan eventually, maybe Florida eventually, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'm going to California in November, blah, 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 blah. I want to go to the beach, take my children to the beach. So, you know, my children want to go to the beach. We're going to go to the beach. Man, we might do that this weekend. I don't know. There's still some time left. Oh, let's make something happen. Who knows where a beach is? Let's go to a beach. Let's do that. Man, I'll give me a couple shout-outs, man. You know, I want to shout out to my man Don Bartholomew. He produced that track I got going on, Setbacks. I am, you know, we're going to mix it and we're going to master that one. We're going to keep it going. I'm thinking about doing the open verse challenge, but, you know, I don't think that too many people were really up on that for real. So, like, you know, we'll see. I mean, the song I just recorded it maybe like a week ago. So, you know, it's doing what it does, I guess. You know, I'm thrilled. You know, as far as anything else, you know, I got a couple projects I'm working on. You know, I need to really sit down, buckle up, and put some things together so I can release them. But, like, yeah, I got a couple projects I'm working on, and you know, we'll leave it at that. You know, I'm I'll be making beats too. I'll be making beats eventually. I used to like making beats, and now I don't have the equipment, but I will have the equipment in a little bit. So like, yeah, I'm probably gonna be making beats in a little bit. Then what else? What else? What else? I am going to allow my children to start their YouTube adventure. They want to be YouTubians, so. Yeah, my son, he wants to play video games online and whatever. And then my daughter, she wants to talk about her life. So, yeah, expect my children to be making appearances on NUKNOETV.com, even on their own channels eventually. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. And then, I'm not ready to tell y'all about the other shit. You know, that's real personal, and it involves other people. And you know, it's either it's either you know or you don't know. And if you don't know, then you're not supposed to know. You know, and it's not a big deal to you, but it's a big deal to me. I guess I just can't speak about it, but let's just say some major things are happening in the surroundings, and you know, just keeping the eyes peeled and shit. Dig. Anything else, man? I don't know. Send me a cash app. Send me $1, NUKNOE, $, baby, NUKNOE. Dig. Send me a cash app. Keep this thing going. Costs a little money for me to keep doing this, so you know. So if you support me. Support that. Yeah. I don't got nothing else to really say. Yeah, I don't got no plans coming up for the week other than to really kick it and chill with my children. You know, I haven't seen them in almost a month, so you know, we're gonna do some things. Have them out in this garden, doing some weeding. Yeah. Other than that, man, I appreciate y'all tapping into the Fresh Radio, where we bring you the family revolution, entertainment, spirituality, health, and hip hop all in one show. I am always your host, the young man Nuke, NUKNOE. I've been doing this, baby. Y'all have an awesome rest of y'all day. Be smooth. Peace.